Now let us understand matrix method, where our conventional model I have taken mass m1, m2, m3, three stiffeners, and three different three displacement x1, x2, and x3. So it is a multi degree of freedom case. Now uh, the equation is being presented, differential equation is being presented by mass matrix into acceleration plus stiffness matrix into displacement mx double dot plus kx is equal to 0. Now let us divide the entire equation by mass matrix. So it will be x double dot plus k by m. By m is nothing but m inverse, matrix m inverse into x, it is equal to 0. So k into m inverse, it is being now known as dynamic matrix C. It is equal to m inverse k. So now let us find out m inverse. So for this our model, I have taken the assumptions as it is: mass m1, m2 and m3 value equal to m, stiffness k1, k2 and k3 value equal to k. So the mass matrix will be like this. We are now going to find out m inverse. Basically m inverse can be find out as adjoint m by mod m. So now how to find out this adjoint m? Now mass matrix is mass m1, mass m2, mass m3, remaining values are 0. So adjoint at this particular location is m square. At this location is again m into m square. At the third location it is equal to m into m square. Okay, so adjoint m is now available. Mod m, adjoint m is now known to us. That value is m square. The remaining places are 0. This is adjoint m. Now mod m. How to find out mod m? Mod m is equal to first m. Forget this column, row. Multiply m with m minus 0 with 0. So it is m square. So m into m square is m cube. This place, this is plus, minus, plus. So 0. Forget this column, row. It is 0 with m, 0 with m. Finally multiply with 0. So that value is 0 plus this value is also 0. So mod m is m cube. M into m square, so that is m cube. So finally m inverse is the denominator is mod m, so it is 1 by m cube into adjoint m is m square 0 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, so this one will be so it is m inverse. When we multiply this with k, we are having k by m. Okay, so dynamic matrix value is now known to us, because when m cube go inside, this place is having value m square by m cube, so it is 1 by m. It is 1 by m. 1 by m. The stiffness matrix. First location. Mass m1 is connected with two stiffeners K1 and K2. So K1 plus K2. K1 plus K2. Then all the K1, K2 and K3 are having value K. So K1 plus K2, it is 2K. This location, mass m2. Again K2 plus K3, so that is 2K. Lastly, mass m3, it is having only K3 stiffener. So here, location 3, 3, it is K. Now, mass m1, mass m1, it is connected, mass m1 and m2, they are connected with stiffener K2. So these locations are for the interconnected stiffeners. K2 is having value K and they are being shown by minus sign. Now mass m2, it was connected like this, and mass m3 minus K, the remaining values are 0. Okay. Now this location was for m1, mass m1. They are interconnected by K2, and this one is for second one, that is K3. So minus K and minus K, the interconnected mass is, this is minus K2, minus K2, minus K3, minus K3. So the values I have just put. Now the dynamic matrix C, it is M inverse K. M inverse K. Now M inverse 1 by M. Well, let us put it inside. This location is 1 by M, 0, 0, 0, 1 by M, 0, 0, 0, 1 by M. And the next one is K matrix, that is 2K minus K, 0, minus K, 2K, minus K, 0, minus K, 2K. Okay. Now when we multiply it, we have the K by M multiplier outside. 2K, K by M, this location is. So when we bring K by M outside, the inside value is 2, minus 1, 0, then minus 1, 2, again minus 1, 0, minus 2 and 1. Okay. Now here I have made a mistake. This must be K, not 2K. It was already K. So here in matrix method, we are going to take assumption lambda is equal to omega square. In the earlier case, for mass stiffness matrix method, determinant of mass stiffness matrix, the lambda was considered as m omega square by K. But here we have taken assumption lambda is equal to omega square. Okay, up to this we are going to keep. Now let us understand the fundamental equation first. The dynamic matrix is known to us. C is equal to m omega square by m omega square. Sorry, not C is equal to m inverse into K. Now lambda the assumption that I have taken is omega square. The next one is dynamic matrix. It is equal to M inverse K. Now come back to this first. The simple harmonic motion x is equal to x sine omega t. Okay, and acceleration is minus omega square x sine omega t. Now let us put the value here. So this is minus omega square x plus c dynamic matrix into x, displacement x. It is equal to 0. This value is lambda. This k will be nullified. So minus lambda. Now lambda is having a single value, not a matrix. So I should multiply it with I. I is a unit matrix. I is a unit matrix 1 1 1. The remaining values are 0. Remaining values are 0. Lambda I minus lambda I plus c, lambda I plus c, it is equal to 0. Dynamic matrix value we have just seen, 2k by m minus k by m 0 minus k by m 2k by m minus k by m 0 minus k by m k by m. This is dynamic matrix value. Now we have put simple harmonic motion equation into our fundamental equation of motion mx double dot plus kx is equal to 0, and we have reached up to this lambda I minus dynamic matrix value multiplied by displacement is equal to 0. This is displacement vector, column vector. Now we are going to find out this value, lambda I. I is a unit matrix whose values are lambda I is a unit matrix 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So lambda is multiplied by I. Lambda is an assumption which I have taken, that is omega square, natural frequency square. We are having 3 mass, so 3 natural frequencies, omega 1 square, omega 2 square, omega 3 square. Accordingly we are going to get 3 lambda, lambda 1, lambda 2 and lambda 3. Okay, so lambda I, so at this 3 diagonal we are having value lambda minus c. So it is to this c is to be subtracted from lambda I. So lambda minus 2k, then lambda minus k by n. So this will become plus 0 0. Lambda here it is lambda I 0. So minus k by m. This is plus k by m. Lambda I minus c. We are doing minus c. This dynamic matrix is subtracted, so this will become minus plus plus minus plus plus minus. Accordingly we are having this final value lambda I minus c. When we will solve this, we are having an equation where lambda is having power 3, lambda cube minus 5 lambda square k by m plus 6 lambda k square by m square minus a cube by n cube is equal to 0. As lambda is having power 3, so 3 solutions, lambda 1, lambda 2, lambda 3. Lambda 1 is 0.198 k by m. Now lambda is omega square, so lambda 1 is omega 1 square, this is omega 2 square, and this is omega 3 square. That means we are having three frequencies, and these frequencies are called eigenvalue. So today we have understood matrix method, then eigenvalues. Tomorrow we are going to understand the concept of eigenvector. Okay, all the best.